What sets apart this next movie is the fact that the filmmakers decided to stay away from some of the more traditional scare tactics of modern horror film.
And it's a technique that works well enough to scare you to death as a Catholic priest fights demons for the soul of a young girl in the Vatican Tapes.
How's it going? I'm Michael Pena, and you're watching Made in Hollywood, and here's a scene from my next movie, Vatican Tapes.
He has left us a trail, and now we must find him. You're one of us now, a warrior of God.
Can you share with us a little bit of the story of the film and what your character notices about this girl, Angela?
It opens up with this regular girl. She's contacted with some bird. And she gets like a little sick. She doesn't know if she's, got bit by something.
Angela is just a normal girl going about her life in LA, and then, this thing happens and she becomes possessed, and nobody around her really knows what's going on, so it's pretty traumatizing.
I meet her and she's like, there's things that are happening that are not quite like any other patient.
What the Bible has taught you is the truth.
There's an inkling that she might be a little possession going on. This guy from the Vatican comes in, says, yeah, he needs to come in.
I wanted to get under people's skin right away in the opening scene. I want people to know, get ready for this ride. And then I wanted to slow it down a bit and sort of make this a slice of life possession movie.
Something is coming, and something bad is gonna happen.
The audience can see it through my point of view, like of what's going on and how messed up it is. And Olivia just does a great job.
I know sometimes the cameras can be a little off-putting, but try and pretend they're not there.
I wanna go home.
I want to go home! When this script came to you, did the concept of doing this type of film freak you out at all?
Not at all. I mean, I've always been a fan of exorcism movies. The Exorcist was one of my favorite movies growing up, and the idea of getting to play a role like that has kind of always been a dream of mine.
It's the resurrection.
It's the Antichrist.
I'm reading the script for the first time, and it's scary. It's a scary script.
I literally was closing my ears and saying the Hail Mary over and over and over again, like during the process of watching this film. Was there any scene in particular that you found difficult or disturbing to shoot?
We were shooting in a mental ward, which always, you always just look around and think like, wow, these people always went through some really tough times.
The whole exorcism scene, it was really physically demanding and emotionally demanding, and I mean, we had so much fun shooting, and I love that kind of stuff. I love being able to do all my own stunts, but it was taxing. I wasn't sleeping well.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
So as the director, how did you go about directing Olivia? Because there was a lot of emotional stamina that she needed to have for some of these scenes.
She's always wanted to do a possession film, so she was really committed to it.
Well, we had a month or so of rehearsals, so by the time we got to shooting, we knew exactly what we wanted to do. And Mark was great. I mean, we were on the same page from the very beginning, what we wanted to do with Angela. So when we were on set, we were just go, go, go.
She took it even further than I ever imagined. I had actors coming up to me, whether it was Michael or Dudley, saying, "Who is this girl? She's incredible."
You